Do all parents just know this and do this?
I think there's a lot more like me out there.
I'd have to disagree, Chris. I think you are one of a kind.
We really want to bring back the citizen's arrest.
I'm obsessed with it. Even as you say it, I'm like, it's so brilliant. It's so lame. Are you happy for me to share a little bit of BTS with people about how this show gets put together? Put together being quite a strong phrase.
What do you mean?
So we have a little meeting, just throw some ideas around, discuss some stuff that we might want to bring to the show. You slept through that this week.
I did.
Not that you were in the meeting and you slept through it.
No.
You slept in.
Yep.
But do you know what it made me think? I was just throwing stuff out there. I was like, do you think he'll like this? Do you think this will make him laugh? And it's like, will this please the king as he sleeps in his giant 4-poster bed? Will this please him?
I am sorry about that.
Just all of us gathered round like, maybe this will catch his eye, but you know his attention is short. It must be sparkly.
Bring the next one in. Bring the next comedian in.
Fire the jester. So yeah, that's how it gets put together.
Shall we talk about something that isn't a stitch up?
Okay.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Greg, Bad Chat is brought to you by Saily.
I'm pleased about that because I have a theory. Travelling is 90% logistics and 10% pretending you're relaxed.
Or 100% panic if you don't have the internet.
Which is why Saily makes a lot of sense.
Oh my God, yeah. It's an eSIM, so instead of messing around with a physical SIM, you just download the app, pick a data plan from over 200 destinations worldwide. What? And you're sorted.
So when you land, instant internet. No waiting around, no hunting for signal. You're in.
And I know you're tight, no roaming charges quietly ruining your life in the background.
Well, I know that's a big one for you because it is designed to save money. And who can say no to that?
Okay, you're just retaliating. Also, it's much safer. No more connecting to public Wi-Fi that feels like a bit of a trap. It's got built-in security features and an ad blocker as well.
And you can switch your location to back home, which can come in very handy.
Perfect. So when you download the Saily app, choose your plan, use our code BADCHAT at the checkout and get 15% off your first purchase.
Or, if you're watching us, scan the QR code on screen right now and our discount will be automatically applied. Unless you're watching it on a phone, then you need to get a friend's phone to scan the QR code, but then I'm sure you'll work that out.
Easy as pie. You can find all our Saily details in the episode description box.
Safe tripping.
Bon voyage.
We have found our people, is the breaking news.
Oh, great. Go on.
On episode 3 of Bad Chat. You're all very welcome to it, by the way.
What do you mean by found our people?
Nerds.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, great.
Nerds that have spotted stuff on our set, which you can watch on YouTube and on Spotify and Apple. They've finally caught up.
That's a relief because I thought it was just going to be cool people with like interesting hobbies and stuff. But we shed those at episode 1, which is a relief, frankly.
Ooh, Yamaha DM3, referring to my desk in front of my mixing desk in front of me.
Deep nerd.
Yeah. And it is. And it's a brilliant mixture of analog and digital.
So do you mean we found our people or we found a person that will nerd out with you?
2 at least. Is that an Amiga A1200 on the shelf behind Greg? I know what you mean. It's not, though. The Amiga being the sort of games console, the games thing from the 80s. But it's not. It looks like that, but it's not. It's just a big. What is it? It's a Sun Microsystems keyboard from 1989, though, which is lovely little.
Lovely bit of dirty keyboard.
But listen to this is what it.
Oh, that is like fingernails down the spine.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm glad you've got 2 pals to hang out with. It's not just nerds getting in contact. We were talking about waxing last week and how you thought waxing, you just got like dipped in honey and then like, I don't even remember, hair dried and then peeled.
Well, it was the idea that you have an all-in-one and you just have one sheet of, I think I said fly paper.
Yeah.
And you just rip it all off, but that's not how it is.
It's apparently not how it is. And lots of people are equally confused by the process. Olivia says, when we lived in New York City, my husband decided to embrace the American manscaping lifestyle, which I presume is a BSc.
Backsack crack.
And booked himself a bum wax. There we go. Afterwards, he came home and asked me what clothes I usually take off for waxes. It turns out the salon was just a man's apartment. He wasn't sure of the protocol and stripped completely naked, except for his socks.
You have to run out of there at that point, I think.
Run out of there naked with just your socks on?
No, before you get to the nudity.
Oh, right. Okay, fine.
Before you get down to your final layer.
Yeah.
I think you have to, each item of clothing you take off, you go, feels a bit strange. Take your jumper off. trousers coming down. Should I be doing this? And then by the knees, you'd go, actually, no. Sorry, mate. Got to go. See you later.
All
And
of my
out.
fight or flight senses are saying go, go, go. Almost the what to wear for the wax is not the important thing there for me. It's the fact that you went for a professional service and it was in someone's apartment. And there's definitely a better phrase than professional service, but you know what I mean.
Should have known by that point, is what you're saying.
I just think, when do you trust your instincts and when does politeness take over?
I don't think I'd have gone into the apartment.
Oh, really? You wouldn't have even seen what the setup was?
I just think I would have needed a sign or like something on the door.
Official.
Maybe even a receptionist.
It'd be nice.
Just somebody else.
When I was feeling sad once, my friend said, oh, you've got to try this alternative therapy thing, which is called craniosacral. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Basically, I'm not going to get all the details right, but they just hold your head in their hand. I'm sure there's more to it, but it just felt like they sort of held my head in their hands
Right.
as I lay on the bed. But it was just a man's apartment again. It was just a man's flat. And what was really disconcerting was when I went for a wee in his bathroom, like his towel was just like hanging on the radiator. And he had, you know, when people don't squeeze toothpaste out properly. And so they folded it up, but it's still got, it was all just gunked. And I was like, that gunked toothpaste, the person that did that is about to hold my head in his hands.
No, there shouldn't be any information about them.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to see the Sanex I don't want to see
No.
what they use.
I don't want to see, is it called, you know, the caffeine shampoo that all men have? I don't want to see that you use that.
T-gel. I don't want to see
Apicin?
I don't want to see T-gel, all that. 'Cause I don't want to see any of that stuff.
I don't want to know about your insecurities.
I don't want to see an open bin.
Oh, no. And do you know what? A wet newspaper, like a crinkled newspaper.
Why is that in there?
I don't know.
What's that doing
and
here?
what's made it wet? It's just, I just don't want to know. This is not professional.
Professional outfit. That's why you need a salon or a surgery.
The thing that nearly tipped me over the edge is, you know, even when boys have cleared up from having a shave, there are little bits of hair that get trapped just like on the edge of the sink or like under the kind of faucet. I was like, this is not the level of sanitary that I would like before a stranger's hands are put upon me. Anyway, I'm with you, Olivia. I'm with your husband.
Oh, I have got a thing I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
So is it my nephew if it's my wife's nephew?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
My new nephew is going to be 4 soon.
Congratulations.
He's having a joint birthday party with 2 of his mates from his nursery.
A joint birthday party.
There's actually 3 of them.
Oh my God, just a little
Right.
gang.
Little gang having their 4th birthday together.
Very cute.
And they've booked a guy called Mr. Tizz. Okay.
Mr. Tizz.
Mr. Tizz. And Mr. Tizz is a magician. He's a real guy. And I said, oh, what do you know about Mr. Tizz? And Bella's sister was like, oh, I don't know. It was booked by one of the other parents. I said, oh, well, you should
Look into it.
what's coming your way. See who's coming over.
Yeah, CRB check.
So I Googled Mr. Tizz. And by the way, looks great. Looks like a really good guy, entertainer, whatever.
That's not what you wanted to find, though.
No. And so what I did...
I love that you weren't Googling it to be helpful.
I wasn't at all. So what I decided to do was that my nephew was going, oh, let's see. And so I quickly Googled a picture of Jabba the Hutt.
Amazing.
From Star Wars. From Star Wars. And showed it to him. And I went, this is who's coming over next week. Like the colour drained from his face.
I'm not surprised.
And he went, that Mr. Tizz? I went, yeah, that's Mr. Tizz.
That's Mr. Tizz.
Mr. Tizz is coming for you. He'll be round for your birthday. And now he is...
Terrified.
He is now convinced that Jabba the Hutt is going to turn up on his doorstep.
He's in an absolute tears. Look at him. What a man. What a guy.
So one of the reasons I wanted to bring this up is because
That's traumatizing.
if Mr. Tizz is listening, he has got the opportunity to do something absolutely incredible here by dressing up as Jabba the Hutt and knocking on the door and going, hello, it's somebody's birthday.
Can he sleep? Is he terrified?
He keeps asking Bella's sister about it. He's going, what day is Mr. Tizz coming over again? Just so he can be sort of ready to fight.
Also, he thinks it's just him and his two other 4-year-old pals against. It's a sort of, David versus Goliath.
Absolutely.
Battle.
This is it. So he's going into nursery every day, probably sort of wargaming what to do, how to take out Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
You take his legs, and I'll throw custard in his face, and then will you tie him up with string? He's gonna have such a great time. And if Mr. Tizz doesn't want to do it, maybe I just turn up as Jabba.
My question is, do you actually just look? Is there a suit, and how much is that retailing or renting at?
Jabba the Hutt costume, whatever it is worth it.
Oh my God, you can get a massive inflatable one.
200 quid inflatable. It is sort of worth it.
It's tempting, isn't it?
Anyway, what's been going on with your week?
Well, not unrelated,
Ruined
actually.
any 4-year-olds' lives?
It's funny you say that.
Oh.
So, do you know this thing where I'll explain the situation and you can tell me where you stand on it. I was in the car with two friends who've had a baby, and I was in the back with the baby. And they were, okay, I don't want to dob them in. They were like bickering. And I was like, I'm just going to leave them to do it. Me and the baby will just hang and they can bicker. And when I've been out with them before, if the baby drops its dummy on the like if it kind of falls out of the baby's mouth and it falls, on the floor, I've seen them pick up the dummy and suck the dummy clean and give it back to the baby. Right? Now, I believe this is because I believe the science is that their germ biome is the same as the baby's. Is this what we're saying? Is this the science? Okay, so they're like back in the baby's mouth so that it's not picking up all the filth on the floor. Now, the friends are bickering in the front of the car. I'm in the back of the car.
Please don't.
The baby spits the dummy out and it drops into the footwell. And I'm a bit like, guys, but they're like having a fight.
No.
So I was like, okay. So I reach down into the filthy footwell, pick up the dummy, and I'm like, and the baby's sort of starting to like get sad. And so I'm like, oh man, okay. And give it back to the baby.
That is absurd that you did that.
But I thought that's what you had to do as a responsible adult with a baby.
No, because it's not. Is it your baby?
Not
is there any chance it's your baby?
Not that I know of, no.
Right.
No, but I think you're just cleaning it for the baby, or does it matter if it's the biome? The biome bit confuses me.
I've never heard of any of this. I've never heard of anyone sucking a baby's dummy and then putting it back in its face.
So we get out the car and I quite proudly am like, oh, yeah, she was sort of starting to cry, but like, don't worry, like the dummy fell out. I did the dummy thing. This is like later in the day. And they're like, you did what? I'm like, oh, the dummy fell out. So I did the back in the mouth.
Can I just say, you don't have to keep doing the noise. It's right in my ear and it's really not nice. No, I'm going to have to take this out. That's too much. These mics are very, very sensitive.
And they were like, you don't have to do the back in the mouth.
Again, it's happening.
So they were actually like upset about it because they were like, can you not suck our baby's dummy and give it to the baby? And I was like, wait a sec. I'm going to get God knows E. coli or whatever. I'm going to get like Campylobacter. I don't know what any of these things are. Because I've essentially saved your baby's life. And you're looking at me funny in a National Trust cafe because I'm saying that I sucked your baby's dummy. Well, sorry.
You should be saying sorry. Because that is...
Well, I don't mean it. I'd do it again. Actually wouldn't. It was really gross and gritty.
Yeah. It sounds to me like you're a piece of work. I am flabbergasted that you did that. I don't ever say that word. I'd never say that word.
It was a split-second decision. I was like, they're fighting. They're probably getting a divorce. This baby's now going to be in my care. Like, I'm going to have to learn to do these things. Next thing you know, I'll be getting one of those snot shoots. Have you seen those?
What, the suckers?
Yeah.
That, I can't bear that.
The snot funnel is like, just with all due respect, just let the baby choke. I know that sounds harsh, but like...
Definitely does. You've really gone to the other end of the spectrum. You've overcorrected now. You're sucking dummies to save the kid on one side, and then there's a bogey. You're like, leave him. He's weak. It's natural selection. Let him go.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. He choked in his own bogeys. What am I supposed to do? Suck him out his nose?
With a massive long funnel?
I'm confused about those things because I've seen some that are sort of pipettes, essentially.
Yeah.
And you just go, may I? You just go, and you suck them out.
Yeah.
But the other ones I've seen are like an old-fashioned siphon. You know, like in the old days, you used to get petrol out of cars.
Yes,
You'd put a hose in and you'd create a vacuum of the.
Yeah.
You'd create a vacuum by sucking up the petrol, and when it gets to your mouth, you go oh, and then you hold the thing and it comes out.
Yeah.
But parents do that. They suck the bogey out of their kid's face.
But how liquid? Oh, this actually, I really don't like bogies.
Dino, you've got kids. Do you do that? You suck it out with your fat mouth.
With your fat mouth.
I didn't say fat. I didn't mean to say.
Do you
fat.
suck it out with your fat mouth?
I didn't mean to say fat mouth. I'm sorry. I said what I saw. Sorry.
But it has to be fairly liquid for you to be able to suck it out.
I imagine so.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about
I've also done direct.
What? And then do you swallow it?
Sure.
Oh, fuck off!
Do all parents just know this and do this? So sorry, you just take a big old and whatever comes. Okay, you should be. Oh.
I need to go back on something here. Actually, is there a thing about parents are able to sanitize the kid's dummy with their own spit? Is that what you were getting at?
That's what I'd understood. Is that wrong?
I just don't. Parents don't just suddenly develop a hypoallergenic tongue. Like, give me that. You can just walk around the kitchen just going, oh, we haven't got any spare cups. Well, don't worry. The baby can use that one now. What about a fork? They can use that one. But that's not how it works.
So when people say they're sterilising bottles to give babies bottle milk, they're not just going...
No, but you can just shove it down your trousers and you just sterilise it by doing that.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
exactly.
Now you're being ridiculous.
It's the same thing.
Now you're being hyperbolic and ridiculous. You're being alarmist.
I'll tell you who's going to have a word on this. Mumsnet. Beware.
Oh, man.
Batten down the fucking hatches. I love Mumsnet. But you're about to learn the hard way that you shouldn't mess with them. This very confident theory of yours, no, you've said it with confidence, with your chest, is not doing anything to assuage the people that are calling you the pound shop Hannah Fry.
Well, that's you.
Well.
Stop trying to get that off the ground. Look, I acted in the heat at the moment. I'm not necessarily now you've brought to my attention that there are some holes in the theory. Like I'm not standing by the science necessarily, but let me tell you, that kid is strong. That kid is fighting fit.
It has to, because it's dealing with so many different salivas.
Okay, let's take a quick break.
We need a bit of fresh air and we'll be right back with more Bad Chat.
Bad Chat is sponsored by NordVPN.
Quick confession before we start, I have been behaving quite irresponsibly online.
Okay. Are you sure this is the forum for that?
No, I just mean public Wi-Fi, same password for everything.
Okay, it doesn't sound like that's what you mean. But you're right, that is mad. That is like leaving your front door open and shouting your PIN in the street.
Which I also do. But I have sorted myself out with NordVPN.
Oh, right, every man for himself. But luckily I have done the same. It basically hides your IP address, so you're not leaving a digital trail everywhere.
And it protects all your data, your bank details, your passwords, your entire online identity.
It's particularly good if you're travelling or using dodgy Wi-Fi, which I always am.
Yeah, well, we're doing that now.
Absolutely.
It's fast, and I thought it would slow everything down, but it doesn't at all.
No. No buffering, no lag, no weird interruptions.
Also, one account works across 10 devices, which feels excessive until you realise how many things you've been tricked into buying.
Yes, it's just made me feel a tiny bit less like I'm about to be hacked at any moment.
Which is a lovely baseline.
So to get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/badchat.
And the link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan, and there's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Oh, lovely. So that's nordvpn.com/badchat, and you'll find the link in the podcast episode description box.
This week we were talking about something which I think we can help the general public with.
Yeah, so we said it was illegal to be on TikTok in the ICU, which sadly, it's not. We think it should be, but the police, they're busy, with the murders and the grand larcenies and things. So maybe we need a category of thing that isn't, your big crimes, but is a sort of subdivision, which we could deal with ourselves. We could kind of go DIY on.
We really want to bring back the citizen's arrest.
I'm obsessed with it. Even as you say it, I'm like, it's so brilliant. It's so lame. Is it even real? I was so obsessed with it at school.
I've done lots of research on the Get Surrey website.
Yes. Well, I spend a lot of time there.
Okay. You can only perform a citizen's arrest if a suspect is about to commit a crime or has just committed a crime or indictable offence.
Aren't we all just about to commit a crime? We're all only one, mistake away from a crime.
An indictable offence is one that can be tried in a Crown court, which usually sits in front of a jury. So here's how, do you want to know how you do it?
Yeah.
Tell the person you are making a citizen's arrest.
Consent's important. I need an enthusiastic yes to this citizen's arrest.
What I don't like about this is that it says here there's no specific wording to use when making a citizen's arrest.
Oh, no.
That's the only thing you want to do. You watch a crime drama and all you want to do is the bit, isn't it?
The kind of Miranda rights or whatever we call it bit.
You do not have to say anything in which case, whatever it is.
Rely on court.
Rely on courts. And then you push the head down to get them into the police car and then off they go.
Yeah.
And by the way, we don't want our listeners to do the next thing, which is carry out the arrest using reasonable force.
Oh my God. So basically, if you don't do a citizen's arrest right, you are assaulting someone. So by doing a citizen's arrest, you could be arrested.
Yeah, you could do a wrongful citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
So if you tried to citizen's arrest me, but you had no grounds to do it, I could do a citizen's arrest on you for wrongly citizen's arresting me.
But if you manhandled me, I could, over the top of your citizen's arrest, I could subsume your citizen's arrest and citizen's arrest you.
But only if you had cause, and if you didn't have cause, I would then re-arrest you.
And then where does that end? We've both just in prison forever.
By that point, we've both been arrested for being insane.
Yeah, for kind of disrupting the peace.
Then you have to call and deliver the suspect to the police immediately. How is this happening?
Okay, if there is one single person listening that's done this, I'll be highly surprised, but I'd love to hear from you.
For you, what constitutes a citizen's arrest in the bad chat universe?
Okay, I think you should be able to conduct a citizen's arrest on somebody if they ask you out on a second date while you're on the first date, face to face. I think it has to be a follow-up text. I don't think you can put that on somebody there and then.
Even at the end?
Oh, especially at the end. That's when you're trying to get away.
But if it's going well...
We don't know.
What do you mean? You know at the end of a date if it's gone well.
Well, you don't.
Don't you? At the end of a first date, if it's gone well, you might not say, let's lock in the date now, because that's a bit square of you, but you might make a suggestion of the next date.
No.
I've been arrested for that, have you?
Yeah, on text. It has
in
to
your
happen.
world, I've been arrested for asking to maybe see you again.
Yeah. Because if you don't want to go on that second date and someone's like, so we should do this again, yeah? You're like, yeah. I
haven't been on a date in ages.
I know, and it shows.
It does show, doesn't it? Because I think I would always go, do you want to see me again? Should we go?
That's very you, though, actually. You kind of do that when we've hung out. You're like, so when should we hang out again? I'm like, just let it breathe.
I am quite needy. Sorry for being a great friend.
Shoot me. Arrest me.
Sorry for being so lovely.
Citizen's arrest on your neediness. Stat.
Well, neediness probably deserves a citizen's arrest.
Yeah, do you have a citizen's arrestable offence?
Loud motorbikes.
Oh, disgusting.
I would immediately get them all arrested.
You put that thing up. What's that called?
The stinger.
The stinger.
You have those words.
Does everybody know what I mean? That kind of concertinaed metal thing that pops tyres.
It's one of my life's dreams.
To sting?
To sting. I love the stinger. I'm off topic here, but maybe as a citizen's...
No, I think that would now be a crime. If you're stingering people.
Yeah, that's true. Can you buy stingers from Amazon?
Okay, we're going to look into that for you.
If you're just flicking through telly because you're so tired and you just anything just for 20 minutes, and there's a police chase program.
Lovely.
Narrated often by Jamie Theakston.
Exclusively, I think.
And if you get a stinger episode...
Pour yourself a glass of red, sit back on the sofa and enjoy the stings.
There's nothing I'd rather be watching. There is nothing I'd rather watch than a stinger. A failed stinger as well. Because the police are so tense. The cars, they've got to wait for the oncoming traffic. And then they're like, it's a Volkswagen Passat. It's coming. Oh
my God.
You've got to time it so well. And then bang, sting, pop, 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 pop. If you're lucky, 4 pops. Remove the stinger because the police car's hot on its tail. You don't want to sting the police car.
And it's the way it goes across.
And then just like, whang, back.
Oh, it's sexy, isn't it?
Loud motorbikes. There's just no need. Nobody is watching that go past and going, what a fucking legend.
Yeah,
What
agreed.
a guy, cool guy. Same with loud cars.
Yeah.
Like, no one's...
Arm behind your back, on the floor, citizen's arrest.
Immediately. People that make a fuss about their seat as well on an empty train.
Oh, on an empty train, yeah.
Oh, I get it on a rush hour train.
Full train, I'm straight in.
Of course.
I think it's actually, mine's 32A, if you just see that.
Is there anything more devastating than making the challenge,
Oh, don't.
making the seat challenge?
Making the challenge. False challenge.
You're making the challenge and it's the wrong carriage.
False challenge. It was a false challenge. I feel sick.
I'm actually 35B. There you go. No, yours says 35D. Might as
This
well.
is actually
Might as well die there and then.
I think you've got the wrong carriage.
I'll just die.
Actually, I think you're travelling tomorrow. Okay.
No coming back
I'm just
from
going to
that.
write this down for you because this is my new address on the Easter Islands where I now live. Okay, great. Yeah. Send me a postcard. I'll send you one.
Oh, I'm just going to start my new life in the sidings here. Bye.
I live at the sidings.
No one will ever hear from me again.
What's my name? No, I'm now nameless and I've just burnt my fingerprints off. Okay, bye.
So, what we want from everyone listening are your examples. What would you want someone citizens arrested for?
Yeah, just rolls off the tongue.
What would you like someone citizens arrested for? It's also the pre-show warm-up. hello@badchatclub.com. WhatsApp, all in the show notes. And I think we're going to get some ludicrously good stuff on this.
Corkers.
Yeah. And then we'll come around and arrest you.
As has become tradition, shall we see who's out there?
Would love to.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris from Amsterdam.
Oh, Chris, hi.
I wanted to let you guys know my clog size is 43.
Excellent. It's an excellent start to any phone call, and we must insist that all future callers start in that way and start quite formally as well.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's the only reason you're calling.
That's the way I answer all phone calls.
Yes.
Good. And that's really the only way we should accept phone calls. We have some questions for you. Alice is going to kick off with her favourite one.
I'll start easy, Chris. What did you have and what do you have for breakfast?
Oh, today?
Yeah, let's use today as a baseline.
Yeah, I mean, I got up quite late today, I have to admit. So I was like, is this breakfast or is this lunch?
A new game
All right.
show.
There's a name for it.
Hosted by Bradley Walsh, I imagine. Welcome to Is This Breakfast or Is This Lunch? Barney Walsh is here, always.
Live studio audience, do you think?
Oh, a huge
And
audience.
celebrity edition.
Massive budget, Christmas episodes, just the full fun of the fair. Always a gladiator as well.
If there was £150,000 resting on it, what would you say it was there, Chris?
I would say it was breakfast.
Yeah, it was!
Set is spinning round now.
And all your family run out, Chris, and they're like,
And you've won this car! I think he has a format. We probably need to speak to Richard Osman about this just to sort of work it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it could get somewhere.
I think he can punch it up, no worries. So what is it you do for work then there, Chris?
Well, I actually work as a nude model in Amsterdam for like art classes.
Now, how do you get into that? Does somebody just say, oh, you've got a really good body naked? Do you know what you should do? You should go to a pub on a Tuesday night and strangers should draw you. Or did you put yourself forward?
Yeah, I put myself forward.
Are you naked now, by the way?
I did feel like I should dress for the occasion. I know it's a podcast, but I am wearing my work uniform.
Which is...
For...
Nothing.
Well, I am wearing a cap.
Next question on the question arm. What was your family car growing up?
I mean, we're from quite a left-wing family, so we didn't really believe in cars. You know, we would just take the bus.
Okay, what was your favourite bus? What was your favourite bus route growing up? Can I just ask another question about your job, Chris? So,
Yes,
how long have you been a life model for?
since September.
Okay, so what were you
new.
So you're new to the profession, and it's going well.
It is, yeah.
Right.
I mean, especially this year, it's really taken off.
Well, that's good. Literally taking it all off.
And also you've only really done it this year, but I hear you.
What were you doing before you were a life model?
I worked at the Tower of London guarding the crown jewels.
Fuck
And
off.
then from there...
This isn't a real caller.
This is a prank call.
No, I think it's a very natural progression from Tower of London warden to their nude model in Amsterdam.
It's written for you, Chris.
So You've gone from protecting the crown jewels to
showing them,
displaying your own. Yes.
So are you saying you were a beef eater, Chris?
No, I wasn't a beef eater. So the beef eaters, they've served in the military for like 20 years, which I certainly haven't. And they stand outside the jewel house, basically giving over tours. And then the wardens, which is what I did, we were inside the jewel house. And if anyone tried to take a photo of the jewels, I would be like, no photos.
They're defending the jewels from being stolen. You're defending them from being photographed.
No, but I was inside the jewel house.
Okay.
And for the whole time I was there, no one stole them, which I think was down to me.
Yeah, well done. That's the very, very least you expect from your job, that at the end of each day you go, are the crown jewels still there? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think I guarded them today.
Did anyone photograph them? Yeah, everyone. Oops.
Sorry about that. But so you're protecting those from being photographed, and now everyone's drawing your own. There's some lovely, lovely synergy there.
Two really wild ways to make a living.
Yeah, just very, very disparate. I don't know if we'll find anyone who's got quite the contrast between the previous job and the current job.
The career pivot is breathtaking.
Have you done a better career pivot than Chris? Please let us know. hello@badchatclub.com. Just let us know somehow.
Right, Chris, what's your favourite pasta shape, please?
Fusilli.
Fusilli. Okay, I did not see that coming. Did you see Fusilli coming?
I was thinking of that he might go for farfalle.
Farfalle.
Yeah. Just sort of, wacky bow tie.
Wacky bow tie.
What, do you have one?
I really like the little ears. Archiette.
Yeah, nice.
You know, the little kind of cups, very shallow little tray, like little bowls.
Push comes to shove for me, it's peachy. Chris, we've loved getting to know you, and I feel like we have got to know you intimately.
This has become quite the dossier. I have logged all of this, Chris. I can't tell you for what purposes we'll be using this data, but you can rest assured we will be selling it to third parties. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. Happy to represent the wider listenership. I think there's a lot more like me out there.
I'd have to disagree, Chris. I think you are one of a kind.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Cheers.
If you would like to help fill out our profile of who's listening, then all the details are in the show notes. If people are getting in touch, they don't just have to email or WhatsApp or fax, of course, with stuff that's happened to them. Some people are just dobbing in other people. I really like this message from Rupert, who received this message on his neighbourhood WhatsApp group.
Oh my God.
Which are just the stuff of, they're just so brilliant.
It can be, but it's immediate archive.
Yeah. I mean, it's dozens and dozens of messages a day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is what Rupert got. Hi guys, I just wanted to apologise for the noise from my flat. We're recording Foley for a horror film. Everyone's okay. Should have booked a studio in hindsight. Crying, laughing emoji.
You got to do that beforehand. You got to do it's a warning more than an apology, because the noise has happened and people either think they're having the best night of their lives or being murdered to death.
I love everyone's okay. So what are the noises that are coming out of there? We're presuming screaming. I think there's some things dropping on the floor that could be bodies. Mm-hmm. Gunshots?
Gunshots, stabbing, blood-curdling noises. Bodies dropping downstairs.
Sludge.
Sludge.
It's a sludge-based economy, isn't it? Horror
sludge.
films.
Spade to the head.
Spade to the head. What is that? Wang.
Yeah, maybe it's more comedy pang.
I actually want more of this. If you've got a mad street WhatsApp, neighbourhood WhatsApp, I want the mad stuff from there.
I've just thought they could add our WhatsApp number to their. Couldn't they? We could add ourselves to your neighbourhood group chat. I think that works. I'm trying to think technologically.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So if you've got a particularly mad one, in fact, screenshot the maddest thing and the best ones will join.
I'd love to join some WhatsApp groups. And by the way, while we're recording the podcast, people are messaging about things that happened last podcast, and I can see the messages coming in.
Tell me things.
For example, this has just come through from Betty. It says, Dear Alison Gregg, MD.
Thank you.
That's us. I'd like to offer my services to assist in the production of the Ghost of John Virgo snooker film as set director.
We are crewing up. So, Betty, this is wonderful timing.
So as the producer, you can get in touch with Betty.
Okay.
She says, I'd be willing to take no payment for this. I would just give my time and expertise for free.
No payment is the pay range, so that's great.
She wants a percentage point on the takings.
Okay, Betty, we'll talk brass tacks later.
She says, in exchange for this exposure, because I'm trying to break into the industry, so it really helped me for the CV. Looking forward to mood boarding some production design ideas. I've had a lot of thought about waistcoats. My name is Betty, and I'm a Virgo.
Oh, okay. Well, this is really falling into place.
And that's what's nice. You can WhatsApp us at any time of the day or night and just add to these threads that you might have picked up on a show. And it's a real mixed bag of stuff. I mean, I've scrolled down. I've just got people talking about Mr. Bean. I've got a lot of people referring to us as Alison Gregg. A lot of clog sizes.
Great.
And we got that neighbourhood, sort of a neighbourhood watch thing.
Yes,
through.
look, there's a rocking horse free. They're going to leave it on their drive. I'll be right there. We have travelled a distance, sir.
Haven't we? In the correct seats. Sorry, I think I'm actually 15B.
Can I just see your... Once again, we have really just rattled through the topics.
We talked about the kid's birthday party that is going to be attended by Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Tizz.
Poor old Mr. Tizz. He's going to be getting so many... Well, he could be getting some more bookings now.
Well, you've given him a massive shout out, so yeah.
We talked about the obscene... I'd actually citizens arrest you for what you did to that baby's dummy.
Well, no, I think we'll get lots of encouraging messages on that. And from the Snot Brigade.
Alice stole a baby's dummy. And then we talked about...
Like candy from a baby, actually easier than candy from a baby.
Sucking bogies. And then we have been talking about arresting people.
But it's very much including but not limited to. You know, send us some stuff around those if that sparks something. But you can set the agenda. You know, we do have papers in front of us, but they are blank.
And I think that's a nice place to end today's Bad Chat. Goodbye.
Bad Chat is a Persephonica podcast.